Candace Owens is currently beefing with 9-year-old rapper Lil RT.
You suck a dick, little bitch, you can get the fuck up on my shit. 100 round, hit him with the Glock, take a fucking dog. 100 round, bitch, we in that kill, we gon' take him down.
In his hit song 60 Miles, this 9-year-old can be seen romanticizing the idea of killing people and kicking women out of his crib. Again, 9-year-old, his crib, if they don't suck his little wee-wee. Now, this is the perfect example of this must be the work of colored folks, because it's only us. It's truly only in our communities you will see adults not just only celebrating this dysfunction, but protecting the dysfunction and calling out anybody who dare speaks out against the dysfunction of a 9-year-old romanticizing murder and sexual deeds.
I've been seeing all them goddamn comments and all the little posts and all the tweets and all that shit, just hating on the little nigga. Like, that shit lame as hell though, cause at the end of the day, shit, he 9 years old. Think about, like, I don't know if you from where we from type shit, but where I'm from, goddamn, that's a regular little nigga in the hood. Like all our young niggas act like that though. They run around cussing, they be bad as fuck. So it's like that shit just is not really nothing too crazy. So it's like,
for y'all who don't know who that is, that's Doughboy. That's a famous rapper who gave Lil RT a feature. Now, Doughboy logic is we are haters because he knows other 9-year-olds and other kids who come from broken home and dysfunction, who romanticize killing people, and who glorify sexual acts before they reach puberty. Now, apparently Candace Owens took wind of this, and she also chimed in and gave her opinion about this malarkey.
And I want to point you to a rapper. Unbelievable. He is 9 years old, allegedly. We think he's somewhere between 6 and 9 years old, depending on which person you're believing, but he has an Instagram account. He also has a YouTube account. I'm going to show you one of his rap songs that is on YouTube. It is called 60 Miles. And I just want you to keep in mind here that as a YouTube policy, if I misgender someone, if someone believes on the inside there's something, and I use rhetoric to suggest that maybe they're not, I'm considered a danger to the YouTube community. My video will get taken down. But this 6 to 9-year-old is allowed to have his video stay up. There's nothing wrong with the video that you're about to see.
What she said went above a lot of people's head. If you misgender somebody, your video will get taken down for hate speech on YouTube. But somehow a 9-year-old kid romanticizing killing people and clearly engaging in high-risk activities for a youth by holding guns, etc., that's not taken down, and it's not taken down for a reason. That 9-year-old cocoa felon influencing and misdirecting other highly capable and full of potential 9-year-olds to go down a path that's high risk is something the system wants. Now, she also pointed out the fact that Lil RT can't read.
Now, if you're thinking, shouldn't he be in school? You would be right, because there's this video on his Instagram page. Take a listen.
You didn't say I'm only 9.
So they're laughing. He obviously has taken a piece of paper. He attempts to read it and says, "What the F does this say? I'm only 9," which is to suggest obviously that he can't read, so he needs somebody to come read that. People are giggling and laughing. It's not funny. If you are, in fact, 9 years old, not only should you be able to read, you should be able to read chapter books, okay? You should be in the 4th grade. And the 4th grade is when I began reading Harry Potter. If you can't read a piece of paper when you are 9 years old, then your mother has failed you, the school system has failed you, this country has failed you, and you have no chance. And it's not because of you. It's honestly not this kid's fault.
She's 100% right. When I was 9 years old, I was reading a series of unfortunate events, right? I was reading actual chapter books. The fact that this kid can't read a piece of paper is a problem. But instead of his parents putting him in school and actually teaching him something, they're promoting his rap career because they feel like a rap career is the way out the trenches, when a rap career is like the NFL, bro. Like, the average rap career lasts about 2.5 years. And after 2.5 years, he'll be 11 years old, irrelevant. We don't care about the new sideshow no more. And he won't have a career. Now what? You got this kid severely behind. Now what? He's like a 5th grader at 11 years old, and he can't read in the 5th grade because you guys thought it would be more important to put a mic in his face instead of a book? Now, here's where I disagree with Candace Owens, though, when she called for YouTube to take a stance against this kid and take down all of his videos.
Which is why I'm not going to sit here and make fun of him. It has everything to do with his surroundings and the crisis that I am talking about in this country. Whether it is a kid that is actually in college, sitting in a university dorm, talking about how he's not getting drafted because he's on Wellbutrin, or it's this kid who's talking about Glocks that he wants to load up, and women, he's prepubescent, that won't perform sex acts on him. We are in a really bad place in this country. That's the point. We are in a really bad place. Shame on YouTube for allowing that content to stay up there. Shame on Instagram for allowing us to go through this. There should be a cry out and a demand that these videos get taken off of the internet.
I don't think the course of action should be disciplinary. It should be corrective. Because once you take the discipline route, now the kid is resentful. He feels as if he's being punished for something that's not really his fault. He has adults in his life who has pushed him to do this. And nonetheless, he did the work and grew the platform. So we shouldn't take down the videos in the platform. But we should now set like a bar to where now his management, his team, now y'all know if this behavior continues, we're taking down every other video y'all post. So make his music age friendly and have him rap about whatever he want to rap about. But that other malarkey has to stop. Now, because Candace Owens is calling for his channel, his YouTube, his videos to be taken down, the message gets lost. And now the kid is reacting like this to Candace Owens' message.
What do you want to say to her? Why? What happened?
Hey, I'm being myself. They all let me stop talking about my video.
Bring it to her restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You were telling me about that food trash.
So you hear him say that
Clearly the adults in his life who was egging him on to say these things. Now, I got to give Candace Owens credit because instead of digging in this kid, she actually addressed the adults who were egging him on. Now, they thought she owned a restaurant for some reason. Candace Owens don't own a restaurant. She's a political commentator.
You hear him say that I need to be quiet because I'm all up in his silk. He's obviously being egged on by the adults, and that's really who I want to respond to because Lil RT is a child, and my heart breaks for him, genuinely. I see a child that could have so much potential, and yet he is surrounded by monsters, people that know that they are not furthering his rap career. In fact, they are probably leading him down a path of harm. Obviously, if he cannot even read at the age of 9 years old, the future is not looking bright for him unless there is some sort of an extreme intervention, in which there should be. You have people over at Child Protective Services that will show up at your house if you refuse the vitamin K shot for your infant at the hospital. And yet you have Lil RT that's creating content on the internet talking about women performing sex acts on him, talking about running from the police, and there's no problem here. That's just what they expect for Black Americans. They expect their prospects to be, well, let's return to the streets. You should always be on the streets. You should want to be a ball player.
I couldn't have said it better. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think Candace Owens is absolutely right, or is she wrong? Should we just leave this kid to do what he got to do? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here, man, to find out about the satisfying downfall of John Zerka. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm going to see you guys in this video, right? I'm out of here, folks. Peace.